Bruh.
Hey guys, I'm back for some more Art of War 3, and today we're going to be playing against Nightmare 3. But it's not going to be me who's playing, it's going to be a person. Let's just say a person. Named who I am, of course. And this is going to be an experimental tournament. What this tournament is going to basically be is that you got two bases at the beginning. Two bases, and you start off with a little bit of administration, an HQ, and a little bit of defensive buildings, mostly like a bunker and a sniper tower, depending on which faction you are. And then of course you gotta build up your stuff. Now the key is, to win this tournament, you have to destroy all of the buildings within one of these circles. Now you guys can see that there is some yellow circles on these bases. So yeah, that's basically the objective of the tournament. Any one of these bases can be destroyed. Now, you may be thinking, why don't I just nuke, why don't I just space strike? Yeah, you could do that, of course. You can always do that. But that being said, you gotta defend both of your bases until you get a nuclear center or a space system. Because defending two bases is twice as hard as defending one. I know, right? That's insane. But still, I mean, you can nuke, you can space strike, it's all up to you. But then again, you gotta defend. As Confederation, moving troops is harder because Confed troops are slow. And you have to control the middle of the map. If you want to move ground troops, you need to control the middle of the map. Because, as you guys can see on the mini-map, these troops are on diagonals, right? So you gotta control the middle of the map if you want to move land troops. Of course, there's aviation, but you're still gonna have to control the middle of the map, because you just can't fly aviation right into the middle of the enemy base. Okay, so I'll start speaking about the battle right now, and it looks like there's going to be a mole that's drilling into this bunker. Now that's a pretty good move, since the only defense on that base is one bunker. Well, two bunkers, but now the mole is out of range of that bunker. Okay, it's now in range, but I mean, it's a mole. Rocket towers being built, but it's the mole, like, come on. There's also a wasp here now. Okay, Nightmare or Dark Soul or Night Queen or whatever you want to call that player. All of those names are legit, trust me. The player will not get angry. But that player is going in hard to attack this base. The HQ has already been destroyed. Vertex is here, but there's so many porcupines. Ground troops are moving through the center of the map. The thing is, Dark Soul or Nightmare or Night Queen or whatever, the majority of the army is porcupines along with a mole. And then Grenadiers are coming, of course, but there's really not any heavy anti-buildings, heavy anti-armor. And we can see the Seraphim is now there on the ground mode, so it's going to really strengthen the defense of that building. Well, not the building, I meant the base. Well, the Seraphim on ground mode is really working against these porcupines. Even if there's acid on these buildings, the porcupines aren't going to dish out that much damage, because porcupines is anti-infantry. Like, that's known. That's mostly why the resistance is being held back right now. It's because Dark Soul didn't make any anti-building, and now we see that there's a Jaguar. But now it's too late, because now there's a Seraphim and some Zeus tanks. And of course there's not Hawk support, Vertex support, along with Cyclones here and there. Now this base really doesn't have any defense. The only defense this base has is these sniper towers that are given at the beginning of the game, although now who I am is gonna attack the top left base. One Torrent and one Zeus. Torrents are really strong against buildings. Not that strong against units, but still pretty strong. Still pretty strong. Now this base has basically been destroyed quite a bit. There's no... that base is really vulnerable. And so who I am is going to attack Nightmare Dark Soul. Up at the top left. Because this base is under a really critical position. So who I am is going to be forced to attack. More Torrents and Zeus are arriving at the location. There's some Dragonflies here and there. Okay, Nightmare is going to attack with another Mole. Although the Mole turrets are gone, so the Mole isn't really that strong anymore. And the Ground Seraphim is just going to be doing some good damage. That's just the benefit of having a Seraphim. Land or air. Okay. So who I am is pushing real hard into the base at the northwest. And there it is. Dark Soul or Nightmare or Night Queen has given up. Because now there's too many Zeus to do something. So mission accomplished.